Hello, my name is Daniel or Breenie from Ghostseeker.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Ghostseeker has made a huge impact with your debut album. What has the journey been like so far, and how do you feel about the album's rapid rise in the Australian heavy music scene?
Um, oh, well, I like the way you've put that.
Good.
Um, no, it's been really cool, but we've actually found that it seems to have resonated more overseas than it has here at home.
Yeah, yeah, that's so. You
So
guys obviously have seen quite some success here, but did you find maybe with the internet that that's how your songs got across to overseas?
uh yeah, definitely. I mean YouTube is a godsend for all of us. So that really got us out there with our EP and got us attention. Then we started chatting with Raining Phoenix Music.
Mhm.
So we signed on with them, and they're based in Germany. So a good European push for us over there.
Yeah, yeah, nice. And your upcoming debut full-length album, Divergence, is set for release on April 25th. Can you give us a sneak peek into the themes or concepts that shaped the album?
Yeah, for sure. So with this one, we did actually choose a bit of a concept here. So the album's come out to sort of be, well, there's 10 songs, seven fit within the concept, and three are more your typical sort of Ghost Seeker, um, relevant sort of relatable topics. But the concept we sort of went with, which we thought would be pretty fun to write about, was with the rise of technology and AI and everything that's going on right now. Um, you hear all the good things and all the great things about it. But then you also got the people, the conspiracy theorists, let's put them that way, that think this is going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Um, so Celeste and I got talking, and we thought, you know what, it would be kind of fun to write from their perspective. Like, if they're right, what would it be like? So yeah, we kind of wrote about this fictional AI Doomsday. So yeah, that was kind of cool, weird, and fun.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And what's your perspective personally on, say, musicians that use AI to create music? Been a big thing that's happening at the moment.
Um, Look, I personally don't have any issues with it. One of my favorite artists actually right now is somebody who goes by the name of Boy What, and he makes metalcore with
Yeah.
the voice of Plankton from SpongeBob, and I think Plankton's got a bloody incredible voice. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I just like good music, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And the contrast between Celeste's soaring vocals and your harsher melodic style creates a unique dynamic. How do you guys approach working together vocally, and what's your favorite part of blending these styles?
Um, Look, our approach to it is like pretty laid back, if I'm honest. We were very lucky in that upon first meeting we really clicked and vibed, and we're sort of on the same page with everything. So once the guys get us the songs, we just sort of sit down, have a listen to it together, and sort of go, all right, well, this is your part, this is my part, this is what should we think the song should be about. We talk about that, and yeah, it's a lot of collaboration. It's a really fun process.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing. So it really is both of you as vocalists putting in ideas for lyrics as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Both lyrics and song themes, we both definitely have a say.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And how would you describe the chemistry between the band members in the studio and on stage?
Uh, we're best friends. It's that simple.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing. And do you find that you can all have a contributing input into your songs, or is there sort of one person, or is it just you and Celeste say at the front going, no, it should sound like this?
No, so everyone definitely plays a part in their well role or instrument within the band. Nobody gets excluded. Um, like everyone's like super chill, so there's like no bad ideas. No one gets shut down. Like it's a very healthy workspace, I'll say.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's what you want. And your sound has resonated strongly with fans, especially your first single, Interment. What can fans expect from the rest of the album in terms of musical direction and evolution?
Um, Look, it's definitely on the heavier side compared to our debut EP. Um, I think it's more just it's more nicely polished. Celeste is really like taken a lot of time to craft her vocal parts, and I think her what she's done like really takes you away. And I've done my best to sort of compliment her. And yeah, just I think we've just matured a bit and really got a bit more comfortable with each other, and it shines through, I think.
Yeah. And you mentioned before that you guys have made it, quite successfully overseas. What's something you're really excited about in that, perhaps playing to a wider audience?
Um, I really, really want to do the whole European American touring scene. Like here in Australia, it's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but it's big drives and we leave for tour tomorrow actually.
Yeah.
And we're driving what 10 hours roughly, maybe 11 to get to Sydney, to play one show to Sydney, then we come back home to Melbourne to play one show to Melbourne. Whereas I don't, it's a lot of fun and you love those road trips, but I really want to experience those sort of like what everyone calls the grueling ones, where you can do like 30 dates in 30 days.
Yeah.
I think that would be very challenging, but it's the kind of experience I want to put myself through.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I can relate. That doesn't sound like too much fun, especially driving the whole 10 hours. That's nuts.
Yeah, well, look, we've found that to be the best. A lot of bands
Yeah.
do the whole flying thing. We're lucky enough to have some hybrid cars in the band, so it's cheaper for us to take our cars, and it's also just beneficial to have some wheels on you as well.
Yeah, that's it. And I guess you can all take turns as well and spend some time together.
Yeah, absolutely. And like the funniest things happen when you're sleep deprived to the point where you feel drunk.
I can only imagine. And on saying that, with touring, do you guys tend to like to party or do you guys keep it low key and just like relax and rest your voices and
We're all in our 30s, so nah, we definitely have slowed down a bit and chill out. And I think sitting in and watching the footy or watching a movie together is about as wild as we'll get.
yeah, yeah, no, oh, good. And how did joining forces with the Raw label change things for the band? And what do you think the partnership will bring to Ghostseeker's music and career moving forward?
Oh, look, joining up with them has been fantastic. I mean, they've given us a much broader reach than we would have previously had, which is invaluable in today's climate. And obviously, they've helped fund a couple of things, which has been fantastic. And to the future, I hope they can very much help us get over there to Europe, and we can really make the most of this partnership once we're out there.
Yeah, that's wicked. And how did that come about? Like, did you guys just one day wake up to an email from them or?
Oh, I could tell you the story, you'd think it's fake.
Yeah.
So we had just released our second single off that debut EP. Um, we'd been releasing through the Dreambound YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Um, and this was during COVID lockdowns here in Melbourne. So, great idea starting a band in the middle of lockdowns, very intelligent. Um, But yeah, it seems like most of the world was going through it as well,
Yeah.
which benefited us. And the head of the label at that time uh, got a look at our video and really, really wanted us and told his people to go get us. And yeah, like you said, they sent us an email, and I think anybody who's been in a band for 10 minutes or released any songs online could tell you you get fake record label emails
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thought it was like another one of them. So we're just like, nah,
Yeah.
whatever,
Whatever.
ignored it. 2 weeks later, that hits us up again. I'm like, no, it's fake. Don't even entertain it.
Yeah.
Then they hit us up on Instagram with a video message courting us.
Oh my God.
And so we're like, that's really weird. Maybe we should look into this a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um, then we saw on one of their websites that they had Meshuggah under their label at the time, at least. So we're like, oh, that's a very, very big band. But
Yes.
you know what? Perhaps they've got the rights in one region and they're claiming it. And we're like, okay,
Yeah.
don't get too excited. Then we saw Meshuggah post and tag them, and we're like, it's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's reply to this one. And yeah, that's how it started.
Wow. And lucky you did. Imagine if you didn't.
Oh boy, the regrets we would have had.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That's so cool. And as a band, you've built a strong local following in Australia. What's been the most memorable show or moment from your live performances so far?
Um, oh, that's a very good question. I don't think anything like super duper crazy has happened for us just yet. We don't have the most shows under our belt. But getting to tour with our friends in Oratech, I think it was like a year and a half ago now. That was a lot of fun. We sort of stuck to the trail together and did the long drives together and really had some good fun and stupid moments.
Yeah, yeah, nice. It's all about I talk to a lot of artists and they usually say that the friendships they make with other bands, like no matter how big or small the band is like just can make for everything on tour.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And like I said, with the Australian cities being so far apart, it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah,
Particularly if you're touring lucky enough to tour with a band that's come from overseas, they're generally going to fly the whole time. So
yeah.
yeah, we got lucky that Oratech were also driving around, and we just sort of said, "Hey, do you want to stick together for safety and friendship?"
Yeah.
And yeah, they loved it. So
Oh, that's lovely. That's awesome. And with your first full-length album on the horizon, how did the songwriting process for Divergence differ from creating in Initium Novum? Sorry. And what challenges did you face along the way? Tell me how to.
well, it's an issue of them. Sorry for making it a difficult.
No, no, no.
Yeah, to be fair, I am not the best person to answer this question. I was the last person that joined. So when I joined Initium Novum, now I can't say it. Initium Novum, musically was completely written.
Already done.
Celeste's parts were completely written. So I was just sort of given these half complete songs with Celeste going, this is what this one's about, fill in the gaps. This is what this one's about, fill in the gaps. So I guess this one was a lot more collaborative as we were all in the picture from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No,
I
no.
guess that would be the biggest difference for me there.
Yeah. And how
You may
did you
get a
find it? Sorry, how did you find it
uh,
coming into the band? Was everyone, I assume, really welcoming and just eager to start?
yeah, well, we sort of the way the Melbourne music scene is, if you've played in bands or you play in a band, you sort of get to meet and know everybody in most bands, big and small. So although I didn't know them personally, we each knew of each other, so it was kind of seamless.
Yeah.
I guess the biggest concern for all of us was like, oh God, I hope they're not dicks, and for them, oh God, I hope he's not a dick. So
Yeah.
I guess we all passed the test and we're still going.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And on a lighter note, if you could tour with any band, past or present, who would it be and why?
Oh, past and present. Jeez. Um, Present currently, I would say one or both of Landmarks or Highly Suspect.
Nice.
I think ever is too hard.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And kind of touching more on that too, what musical influences influence you at the moment? What are you listening to?
Um, I listen to kind of a lot of everything. Like I've got country songs, folksy songs, metal songs, hardcore songs, pop songs. Um, uh, I don't know, some bands that I've got. Courtney Hadwin, she makes some like country folksy kind of stuff. She's popping up a bit lately.
Yeah.
Architects obviously released some music recently, so they're popping up a bit at the moment. But yeah, I'm a slave to my release radar on Spotify,
Yeah.
basically. So yeah, once a week I'll listen to that, save the good ones, leave the bad ones, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's heaps good. It's really good to hear that you are open to all the genres pretty much. I really think that just makes people that make music, it really makes their stuff. You can hear the influences there in different, yeah, in their genre. Gee, I worded that so
yeah,
badly.
absolutely. No, no, I get what you're saying, and I completely agree. Yeah, like you can, if you stay in your lane too much, you can get repetitive, and
Yeah,
you don't want that.
yeah, yeah, that's it. And finally, when you're not creating music with Ghostseeker, what do you like to do to unwind and recharge?
Uh, uh, Play with my dog, skateboard a little bit, um, play sports. Yeah, I'm just generally a pretty active person, so if
Yeah,
I'm not making music, I'm probably outside doing something stupid.
yeah, yeah, that's awesome. It's good. You need that to unwind.
Yeah, yeah, it's all them endorphins and whatnot.
Yeah, that's it. Daniel, thank you so much for your time today. We're so excited for Divergence.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you for all the nice things you've said.